Yes, so before we go, just remember that all of you have taken up to MBA for particular reason. The reasons may be personal to you, reasons may be for career advancement, reasons could be for fulfilling your dreams, reason could be for earning more, reasons could be for achieving name and fame, it could be anything. What is this coming up? Okay. So I would start with this quote, which says that I am inclined by nature to be optimistic about the capacity of a person to rise higher than he or she has thought possible once interest and ambition are aroused. So I want you to just focus on the keywords here, on the nature of the capacity we all have as individual people, as individuals, and we can rise higher when I identify the interest and I arouse the ambition. So I need to look at what my interests are and I need to align it with my ambition. And if that happens, there is nothing stopping you. Well, easier said than done. How do we do it? Very simple. And that's exactly what the MBA course will help you in identifying your interests and aligning it with your ambitions. As you go through some of the courses in the next 2 years or so, it would help you in aligning, adjusting, adapting to the new necessities of the corporate world. It's very important that you stay focused and make the best use of these 2 years, because after your degree it would have been the easiest thing to get into a job, but the ones who have joined this course have chosen to expand their knowledge, have chosen to ensure that they learn something new without forgetting what they have learned earlier. So it's not that you forget everything what you have learned till now. It's very important that you align it with what you know and amalgamate a lot of new things with what you learn in the MBA course that you have. And only then the saying of the sum of its parts is greater than the sum of a whole is greater than its parts would actually make sense. So let's go forward. So topmost reasons for many of you to have chosen MBA is to develop advanced and flexible management skills. Yes, management is a very generic term, but at the same time it's not that easy as what we think it is. So it's important we focus on the management skills. It's also important that you get out of your comfort zone. You've all got into some sort of comfort zone, and we all get into some sort of comfort zone, nothing new. So the course will help you in getting out of your comfort zone of trying something different, trying something new, think something new, think different, and start applying it in your day-to-day lives so that you learn from the theory that is taught to you in the MBA course and start looking at opportunities to apply it in your personal life as of now, and also improvise on how you would take it further when you would get a job. So prepare for the changing business environment. Businesses are changing like nobody's business. It wasn't the case 20 years back, 30 years back. If you talk to your parents probably, or your grandparents, you would know that they would have stuck to one job, one company for their entire life. That was because business environments were not changing as fast as they are changing today. Now, does that mean that I am encouraging you to change jobs frequently? No. Of course, we will change jobs, but not as frequently as probably a year or two. I need to stay put, but I need to be aware of the changes in the business environment. The way production is happening today, for example, is completely different than what it was happening 20 years back. The way logistics is being conducted today is completely different than how it was happening even 10 years back. The way product positioning is happening today is over and above how it was happening even 5 years back. Forget about 10 years back. So business environment is changing. New competitors are entering the market. New products are entering the market. And the new buzzword, what we call entrepreneurs, are shaking up the world. These are the new innovators. These are the new age business definition leaders. They are identifying the gaps and making a niche of building up a business, keeping that gap as the core of their own company or inventing something new. So you need to be aware of a lot of things, and for that you need to learn to learn. Now what is this? You need to learn is basically learn new skills, learn new knowledge, learn the application of it, have the right attitude and have the right aptitude. Okay? Now does that mean you didn't have all this? No, you do have. I'm saying we need to learn something new. Not something, there's so many things new that will get pushed to you, pumped to you. It is up to you to sharpen your skills, enhance your knowledge, apply the knowledge in the right direction, so that you ensure that you are solving some of the problems that the business environment is posing, competition is putting, and the companies are actually looking at people, bright people who come out of their post-graduation, especially MBAs, to come on board, look at the problems, understand the problem, and solve the problems so that the company benefits and in turn you benefit. Now that is what I am saying, learn to learn. We need to keep learning on a daily basis. We have to be abreast with the changes that are happening not only in our domain but in other domains also. So it's important that you keep focus and you start applying your knowledge into whatever you are seeing around you and in the current affairs. So that would need that you need to build the 3 C's. Okay, now get ready to come with a lot of such jargons, and MBA is all about such acronyms. You have the 4 P's, you have the 7 P's, you have the 3 C's, and you will have a whole lot of such acronyms and jargons that would come up. Align yourself and probably define your own jargons, your own methods, your own way of explaining things. Now, for example, Professor C.K. Prahalad came up with a concept of BOP. Well, it was nothing new for at least Indians, but he put it in a structured manner and took it global. Now the whole world talks about Professor C.K. Prahalad's prophecy. I will not even talk it as a theory, it's a prophecy now of focusing on the bottom of the pyramid. BOP is bottom of the pyramid, and bottom of the pyramid is especially very, very big. So apply all the tools, techniques, strategies and concepts that you would learn and see how it can be applied to the bottom of the pyramid. And for that you need to focus on building the 3 C's, which is capacity, capability and competency. We all have the capacities. Capacity is here. We just need to bring in the capabilities of using the capacity. You will be astonished to know how capable you are only when you start focusing on the knowledge capacity that we all have. We are all born intelligent. The problem is we get distracted very soon we get distracted with something that is easy, and especially the social media, digital media. And of course, I need to extend my competencies. I will talk about this. Competencies that are needed for each one of us to succeed not only in professional life but in personal life also. Please remember, you would be successful in your professional life only when you can manage your personal life better.